Hi everyone, this is Bulama from Tinq.ai. In this video, I will show you how to create a custom classifier first with pre-made templates and then from scratch. So first of all, let's go to the classifiers page right here. So if you have classifiers already, it will show you the different classifiers that we created. So before we create our own classifier, let's try a classifier that I have here created already. So in this classifier is a customer support classifier that allows you to determine which department in an organization a message is addressed to. So it could be an email, a support ticket, or even a comment. So it's based on a template that already exists, but let's try it out first. So the labels have support, sales, marketing, and technical support. So let's write something like, I need help with my website. Oops. And we'll see that it's labeled as technical support. So depending on the logic that you have in your organization or how you implement it in your workflow, it will be sent to the technical support team. So now that we created, now that we tried a classifier, let's create a classifier based on a template that's already available. So let's go on the classifier page and we'll see a new button right here. And then when we click on it, we have two choices. The first one is create a new classifier from scratch that we'll go over after that. And then we can create from a template. So we have pre-existing templates available that we can use. Right now there's only 4, but there is many more coming soon. So in this, for the sake of this tutorial, we'll create an offensive speech detector. It will work like a profanity detector and tell us whether or not a content is considered as offensive. This is particularly useful for online communities and can help moderators be more efficient at filtering out offensive speech. So let's click on it. And then we're asked to give it a name, offensive detector. I already have one, so I'm just going to give it 2 so that I can differentiate, and then give it a little description. I'm just going to copy and paste this one. This doesn't matter. It's just for your own record. It doesn't affect in any way the classification of future content. So let's click create, and now we have the classifier that is created. So we'll go over what's there and what you can do with it. So first of all, we can go and check the labels. We have 2 labels, offensive and not offensive. So when we type a text, let's write, I like you. So it is 94% sure that this is not offensive. But I can also say something like, you are stupid. So it knows at 96% that this is offensive speech. So what we can also do right now is add labels. If for any reason you want to remove or edit labels or whatever, you can also do that. So let's remove this not offensive and replace it with something like clean. So let's remove it and then write clean. And then also keep in mind that you can add up to 10 labels for per classifiers, and also the less the better. And I hit save. So I can see that I have now my new labels, offensive and clean. So actually the process is not going to change. So instead of telling me not offensive, it's going to tell me that the content is clean. So let's write something like, I like you a lot. So clean at 96%, like last time. So that's perfect. Also, I just wanted to let you know that you can invoke the classifier in the REST API. So you can get your API credentials, and by clicking here, it will take you to your profile. And you can also view the documentation of the API of the classifier in Postman. So that's right here. And you have the classifier ID that you have to pass here as a parameter. So that's it. And now let's create a classifier from scratch, shall we? So we go back on the classifier page. We click on new. And instead of clicking from templates, I'm gonna click on create new classifier. So the process is the same. We'll be prompted to add a classifier name and a classifier description. So for the sake of this tutorial, I'm going to create a sports classifier. So that will help us determine what is the content of, what is the sport that's being talked about in a piece of string. So let's write sport classifier and sport classifier. And then we'll be prompted to add labels. I'm going to add soccer, basketball, baseball, and then I hit save. So we have our labels properly added to our classifier, and then I click home, and then I can try the classifier. Let's say I kicked the ball yesterday. And then it will tell me that it thinks that it's talking about soccer. So I can also write something like I threw the ball at my teammates. Let's see what it's gonna think it is. So this is more related to basketball. So it thinks it is basketball. And we can also say something like I hit the ball with a bat. And it thinks about baseball. So our classifier works, and this video was just a demo to show you what you can do with the classifier. You can customize it as much as you want and add as various labels as you want. Our AI is going to determine what you're talking about and help you to classify a large amount of content. And you can use the API to do that, to achieve that, and you can process a large amount of text to do that. So in another video, we'll build a real life demo of the classifier, first using Zapier, and how to show you how you can automate many processes using Zapier, and also how you can implement it for those of you who love to write code, how you can implement it in PHP or even Python. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you learned a lot about Tinq.ai's classifier. And if you have any question, please reach out to us at hey at Tinq.ai. Tinq is written Tinq. Thank you so much. Bye.